intertestamental, what actually comes to your mind? You see, there's a period of the Bible that it categorizes or it speaks about the silent age of the scripture, or as some persons will often say, that is the period God stopped speaking. But to a great and a large extent, we understand that the intertestamental period, there were events that happened in between the scripture, or you can call it a transition period. Now, the word transition is something that it moves from a particular timeline to another timeline. So the Old Testament and the New Testament, there is a gap in between. That's what is referred to as the intertestamental period. Now, there were several events that happened in the course of that period. We have several events, the Maccabean period, which I'm going to talk about, the period of Alexander the Great. We have several periods. Julius Caesar was killed, a whole lot of things. These are periods that made mention of several prominent events, but yet it was not documented in the Bible, because probably to some persons, there's no really spiritual significance and so on and so forth. But to many persons, all right, as spiritual juggernauts, are those people that really understand the Bible, really understand spirituality, is that to many persons, God stopped speaking, because as at that period, prophets were not really in action. Prophets were not really, they were not really talking about the mind of God and so on and so forth until Messiah was born. So that's as regards the intertestamental period, as regards you just know that in a nutshell is the period that is between the timeline, and also understand it's a transition period. Understand that there were events that took place in that period that facilitated and that led to the birth of the Messiah. So that was the intertestamental period, and is the age of the silence of Scripture.